Hey guys, welcome back to our Flutter with Firebase series. So in this video, we are going to see about Firebase storage and Firebase hosting. So let's get started. And in old days, if the people wanted to store a media files into our Firebase, means they have to store it as a base 64 string, which is very huge. So you have to store it as a, like in Firebase real-time database or Firestore, and you have to retrieve it by using that base 64 string. But nowadays, that wasn't very efficient. So, but nowadays we have got a Firebase storage. So with the help of the Firebase storage, we can easily store the any media files images or PDF and what are all the user want to store it. You can directly use it as a store it in our Firebase storage, and Firebase storage has some features like specific user rules if you want to protect your media files uh, to display for particular user, you can specify the rule over there, and all of the transfers are performed over a secured connection. And if the some of the media files are got paused when the users has some poor internet connection, so it will be paused and it will be back resumed whenever, as soon as the user's internet connection is back stable. So these are the cool features that the Firebase storage has, and it has a very scalability storage which is like backed by Google since. So now we'll see how to implement this in our Flutter code. So first you have to add a file picker plugin and as well as Firebase storage plugin in your pubspec.yaml. So after that, we'll be creating a file helper class to pick the file from the user device. Uh, I'll just wrote a function already. This is a pick file function which will be returning the file picker result from our file picker plugin. So here I have defined the platform pick files, and I have passed the type, and I have also got the argument as a allow multiple and allowed extensions. So after that, we'll be writing a function for file uploader to our Firebase storage. So here I will be creating a class for upload files into our Firebase storage called a file uploader. Here make sure that you have imported the file picker plugin import statements as well as Firebase storage and .io. We'll create a method now. So this is the function for uploading a file for mobile platform. I'll be passing the platform file, and I'll be creating an instance for Firebase storage as a ref with a child images slash our file name. So after that, I will be sending the file to our Firebase storage as a put file. In this, you have to pass a file format. So I have created a file with the given path, and after that, you will be waiting for the task to completed. After that, you will be getting a task snapshot. So by using the snapshot, you can able to get the download URL from it. So this is what I have done it for our upload file for mobile, and we'll create a function for to upload a file in web. So here I have created a function called upload file web. So this will be used to upload media files to our in web platform. Like you have to pass it as a bytes. So since it's a web, so you have to do it in a different way. So that's why I have put a different function. So this is how we have to upload a file into our Firebase storage. So now we'll see how to call this and use this in our screens, and we'll see the output now. So inside your main function, make sure that you have initialized your Firebase app, and after that, here I have a elevator button here called upload file, and I have declared one variable called image URL over here, and inside our onPress method, we'll just call our classes which we have created as a separate functions in our class. So here I have calling our file helper pick file method called. So it will be like let the user to pick the files from the device. So once we got the file picker result, we will be passing it to our file uploader by checking the platform dependent, is a web or not. So if it's a web, we will be calling our function upload file web, and if it is not, we'll be calling our upload file mobile. So you'll be passing the platform file over here. So after that you will be getting a URL here. I'll be storing it in our local variable called URL. So once we got the URL, we'll be like appending the variable to our image URL class. So after that, I'll be having a image.network widget. So it will able to show the user uploaded image. And here I have checked the platform to for since we are using like different domain, so we have to use some course issue. So that's why we have used the course widget here. So if it's a web, we will be adding this URL with our image URL. So if it is not, we will be like if it's a mobile platform, we will be just using the image URL alone. So now we'll see how the output is. So here is the output of a code in mobile platform. So we'll be having a button called upload file. So we'll just click this. So it will take us to our gallery. We'll choose a pic. And it is uploading. And we have got the string, yeah. So it will be right back now. So here we have displayed the image that we have uploaded. So you can also, I have also printed the URL here. So you can just click it, like you can like click it and it will be opened in our browser. And this is how the Firebase storage works in Flutter. And one important thing, make sure that you have given the rules to like for now if you are like testing the Firebase storage, so you have to give the access to use your you have to access, you have to give the access to retrieve and see the image file which is in our Firebase storage. So right now I have given a true value here. So don't forget to do that. And you will be seeing that I have created a folder called images. So inside that we'll be having our images here. So see, yeah. So this is how the Firebase storage works in Flutter, and you can also store this link in our Firebase real-time database as well as Firestore. So since the both are like similar ones, so you can also you can use either one, and you can store this image URL in there, and you can also retrieve it with your preferred database. So this is how it works. Now we'll see. We'll run this in our web platform. Yeah, here it is opened. We'll just hit a upload file button. It will ask us to choose a file. I'll just pick a random file. So it is uploading. So yeah, it got uploaded. So you can see the image here. And I will also give the source code of this project, and I have uploaded in GitHub repository, and I have shared the URL in description. So definitely you can go and check it over there. So now we'll host our Flutter web in our Firebase hosting. So before that, make sure that you have installed the Firebase CLI in your machine. So for that, you must have a node npm in your machine. So after you have installed the Firebase CLI, and make sure that you have logged into your authentication, like whatever the credential that you are gonna use it, just log in with that. And after that, you have to like in your root project root directory, just uh, type this command as Firebase init, so it will be initialized our Firebase in our project. So it will ask, are you ready to proceed? Just hit the S and make sure that you are choosing the hosting option by using the space bar and click enter. So after that, it will ask us the root like a public directory. Just type, we have like we are going to build in web folder, so web build slash web. So make sure the path is correct. So after that, it will ask us to single page redirect. Make sure that you have given S. So after that, I'll just click no and yes. So yeah, the Firebase initialization is completed now. So now we have to build our Flutter project by using this command flutter build web. So it's compiling. So yeah, it's finished. So after that, we have to just call this a Firebase deploy. So it is deploying. Yeah, the deploy is completed now. So this is our hosting URL. Just copy this and go to Chrome. Just paste this and hit enter, and you will see our app is hosted in our Firebase, and you can also upload the files here. So yeah, so this is how we are gonna host our Flutter application in by using Firebase hosting. So that's all for the today's video, guys. We'll see you on next video. So stay tuned.